Is Nathan here?
No.
Oh, okay.
Is Seth here?
Probably a good one that Winston is sitting out, since I know what Chuck's character is.
I mentioned that.
Huh?
Y'all might not know what Chuck's character is yet.
Just Chuck a dwarf barbarian.
No, think about it a little bit. Why is it a good thing that Winston's not here?
He's
Like
exactly.
Oh, he's also another.
He's a goblin, yeah.
Oh.
Just to give you some reference, Chuck, last time we ran into goblins, Winston cut off their noses, so...
What the heck?
He's made it a point to be blatantly racist towards goblins. Well, actually, that's not true. He's made it a point to be blatantly racist against everything that's not him.
True fact.
That would be true, yeah.
Yeah, 15 goblin noses.
Yep.
And then he tried to sell them.
Yeah, he tried to sell them for money. Goblin noses, like they were useful.
That didn't turn out very well.
Goblin noses are secretly the most powerful magical item in the world that you just need thousands and thousands of them. And you can
That's
sell
why
them
Caitlin
for-
took him. He's like, thanks, they're working fast.
Yeah, it was minor illusion he used to freaking make him think he brought them up. But he kept them worth hundreds of gold.
Alright, Jared.
So, you guys stuck around town, helping clean up, most of you.
So we're still in Vandalin.
No, well, you left family, I'm assuming, correct?
We said stuck around town, cleaning up,
Yeah.
most of you. So we were in Vandalin, right?
We're in family.
Okay. Why are you staring at me?
After you stuck around, the rest of my sentence. After you stuck around, you guys head towards Nairvin. And about 4 days.
I want to go to the beach.
Which is towards Nairvin.
Oh, is there really? Alright, Vic, let's go.
Nairvin is on the coast. Ryle was not very interested in staying to help clean, so he's
Ryle was drunk in the bar.
Yeah, you guys will catch up with him at Nairvin. He'll be around. But for the purposes of this little side saga, about 4 days in, you guys are traveling down the low road. And you come across an intersection with a, like an advertiser there. Just, he's got signs, and he's running up and hassling everybody who walks by. And you guys have been on the road for about 4 days, traveling. The town of Woodstead is not far from you guys. It's supposed to be a town of relaxation and hot springs.
Oh boy.
Why does this sound too good to be true?
This sounds like an anime episode.
Yeah,
No, seriously, it really does.
It's time for the hot spring episode.
Right before we get to the tournament arc.
Exactly. Literally just an
Is this one of those, what are they called, episodes?
Filler episodes?
Yes, it's a filler episode.
Can I go into a hot spring while I electrocute everybody?
well, you're not made of electricity, you're made of like magic, so no.
Magic electricity?
Wow! You want to electrocute everybody?
It's like throwing a toaster in the bathtub.
Oh my god!
I've got Molotovs to make it friendly.
Vic has psychotic tendencies. Sociopath.
Yep.
Alright, so are we stopping at Woodstead?
I sure hope so, or else I'm not.
Clearly.
You know, I don't think I want to stay here.
Let's just go to Nairvin. Jared, you have some prep for Nairvin, right? The capital of the area. I'm sure you have a map for that.
Alright, we'll
Here's
go
what I
to
have for
Woodstead.
Nairvin.
Link map. Okay, so this is Woodstead.
Yep.
I don't see any hot springs.
You need to chill out.
Press X to be suspicious.
God.
So you guys arrive at the town entrance. It's guarded by a couple of guards up on top of the wall, a couple on the ground. They do let you through. There's plenty of people coming and going from the town. It doesn't seem like there are many like houses and families, but it seems like there's lots of businesses here.
Like inns and whatnot.
Yep, like inns and whatnot.
Shopping!
Right to your left as you guys enter is the first. Which layer do I put that? So the first thing you guys see is called the Sleeping Tortoise. It's a small tavern.
It's a really small tavern.
Well,
Can it even
when,
fit all
when
of us
you're
in
using
it?
Google Images to try and find a decent town, you don't have a ton to choose from. Okay.
Okay. Is this the hot spring right here? I can't tell if that's water or not.
I don't know what the fuck that is. It looks like they smudged the drawing or something. I don't know. It's like some kind of evil corruption or some shit. We'll pretend that's not there.
Why
Until
can't
it
it be
tries
the
to
hot
kill us.
spring?
Purple hot spring.
Exactly.
Before we go further in, past the what's it called wall, I asked the guards where the best place to sleep.
So the guards give you kind of mixed opinions. There's a few different places that you guys can go to. Yeah, that's it. The notable ones they mentioned in town are the Silver Lord, which is there's no food and drink there, but it's high-end rooms and baths. The Skypine Tavern is the biggest place in town. It's largely a tavern, a pretty good selection of rooms. And then the Saffron Oasis is the main bathhouse of the town. A lot of really expensive rooms to stay at, expensive baths. It's kind of like the central attraction. They control a lot of the hot spring waters. And then the farm and mill has a few kind of bed and adventurous rooms that you can stay at.
Finn inquires with the guards whether there's any like small body of water around town that she can freely use.
Yeah, the hot springs.
No, without paying.
All
I don't know if they would let me in the hot springs without paying.
Nope.
Over the fence.
There aren't any significant bodies of water in town.
Is there a
that are
well?
controlled by somebody or have had places built around them.
There a well?
There's not a well. Well, there is a well, but they're not going to let you sleep in the well.
They wouldn't know.
Uh-huh.
I can turn into a spider!
Christ.
That
I'm
makes
serious!
Whatever you want to do. Whatever you want to do. If you want to sleep, if you want to just scout out a well to sleep in, you can.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm assuming is this a well?
Yeah,
I
we'll
can't
say
tell.
that's a well.
Okay. My goal in this game is not to spend a single coin.
I can see that.
I don't understand why.
I just don't want to. It's the principle of the thing.
Alright.
You should have like no concept of money, whether to use it or.
Exactly, whether to use it or not, so I don't want to use it. Because I don't understand it. Why would I care about using it?
We should give it away then.
You want my money?
No.
Yes.
I mean, I could certainly give it to you guys. I just don't care about the concept of buying something.
Question. Can we see a market close to like? Is there a market or is everything like storefronts?
So there's storefronts over in the craftsman section. There is a small farming market with food. There's a few different craftsmen. There's a smithy and an armorer. There's a cobbler, a tailor, and then the market area and a few other small storefronts.
Okay.
So that's kind of like the general open shopping area.
How crowded does the area look?
decently crowded at this hour of day. It's about noon right now, so people are in town shopping. A lot of travelers coming in and out.
And the main thing here is just the hot springs?
It's one of the main attractions, yes.
What's the main, like, commodity?
They don't really have like an export. It's like they're like
It's a tourist trap.
not. Yeah, it's like a tourist trap. Basically.
So we should probably get a room because we don't know if there's going to be room later on.
That might be a good idea.
Do you want to share a room with Yesha?
That's fine. Since she'll, what's her face, will be sleeping in a well.
What's her face? How dare you?
Sorry. My name.
Her own sister too. That's messed up.
I know, right?
Since Finn will be sleeping in a well.
Well, the Silver Lord, what's it called, has baths. Or like the, what's it called? Which I'm assuming is the hot springs. Other than the saffron oasis. Like there's sets of hot springs here, like one that's under the Silver Lord and the other is under the saffron oasis.
Yeah, and most of the taverns in town have like pipes that like the water supply for the town is uniform, but the saffron oasis actually owns like the rights to the water.
The hot
if that makes
springs.
sense.
Okay.
Yeah, like the if you're not the saffron oasis, you have to pay fees for the water used to the saffron oasis.
So do you want
I'm sorry.
Is there a sorority in town?
A sorority? Colleges don't exist yet, so.
Say doesn't know.
Go ahead.
I guess I start heading to the Silver Lord.
Okay.
That's not expensive, but no. So, I'll head there. Do you mind, Yesha?
No, that sounds good.
Okay. I walk up to front door and open it up. What do I say?
So you see a nice entrance hall. There is a well-dressed butler standing at the front desk. There's a ledger on the front desk. You can choose your answer.
Hi. I was wondering the room too?
Sure. Would you like one of the premium suites or one of the regular rooms?
Regular. How much would that be?
That would be. He tallies up a couple of numbers and writes a note in his book. That would be 15 gold.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm sleeping in the well.
I'm just sitting here thinking, they're ripping us off.
Yeah.
I mean, y'all could check the sleeping tortoise instead. Smaller, it might be cheaper.
Yeah. I'll come back. Thank you very much.
Should've told him I'm taking my business elsewhere unless you give me a better price.
I don't have the charisma for that shit.
He does not seem particularly impressed with your lack of money, as you had said.
I'm
So
sorry,
he's a snooty
but I
kind of guy?
actually saved my money.
Bit of a
for you.
snooty butler type.
Like a French snooty waiter?
Yeah. I should have gotten Felon here to only speak French as one of the people.
That would have been funny.
Where's my mouse? Oh, there it is. Holy shit.
What race was he? Out of curiosity.
He was
French.
He was an elf.
French
Well, that
elf.
would be why. The French elf. He doesn't speak Elvish, he speaks French.
So where's the nicest place to stay?
Oh my god!
Should have known.
Saffron Oasis is the nicest place in town.
Alright.
Reward is $15 gold a night. Well, at least for 2.
I don't think Nathan cares. Nothing's good enough for him.
That's nothing to
I
Mark.
could. I
Don't
think
mean
I
much, oh, yeah.
could. I'm gonna work out a plan, and I'm gonna see what I can do, guys. So it's alright.
You can go next if you want to try to figure out.
He's gonna talk him down.
No, I'm gonna try and write it down and try and make it cohesive first, and then I'll do it.
Jared, I have a question.
Okay.
Are some of these places only considered an inn, and some of them are considered a tavern/inn or
Correct.
tavern?
Correct.
Which ones are considered taverns?
The Silver Lord doesn't have a tavern. They used to have like a bar, but Skypine ran it out of business, so they just do rooms.
Okay.
The Sleeping Tortoise has a small bar, but it's more like family eating than the Sky. The tavern is like the Racious Party tavern type. The Sapphire and Oasis does serve drinks, but it's more of like a high class bar where they serve like cocktails and shit.
Okay, so it's more like, oh god, what are they called? Whatever.
Speakeasy.
Sort of like that.
One is probably
What's that?
Or kind of like an exclusive higher up club.
Yeah.
the Sleeping Tortoise is more of like a bed and breakfast.
Okay. And this is like the main tavern, like for everybody, right? Skypine. And there's no others besides those 3?
4.
Oh, where's the 4th?
You have Sapphire and Oasis, which is the highest price. You have the Silver Lord, which we just were at, which
But
is
that one doesn't have a tavern, I think, Jared said.
yeah, it has no food.
Okay, so that's what I was asking about, though. So this is a small tavern, this is the main tavern, this is like high-end, okay.
And then I also mentioned the Farm and Mill has a couple of bed and breakfast type rooms.
But it's nothing like beer, right? No drinking.
Hey, what is this thing?
So do you want to head to this guy?
So,
What's this thing?
are you gonna go explore?
Sure.
Are you gonna go explore, Vic?
Vic explores this thing.
Finn goes with Vic because she's not looking for a room right now.
So at 8, you guys find the town hall, which doesn't seem terribly busy. People don't really come here for the town hall. Very nondescript building, kind of hidden behind the church, because they kind of try to keep the pretty buildings up front. The church is very ornate. It's a church to both Faerun, the goddess of nature, and Mardos, the god of water.
Oh!
There you go, Finn.
Interesting.
Right up your swamp alley.
My swamp alley. Thanks. That sounded really weird.
Maybe they have a lake or a fountain in the temple for.
Yeah, I'm gonna explore the church a little bit, Jared.
Okay.
Though I already have holy water, so I mean that wouldn't really matter.
It could
But
be.
if they have something
shrine.
else in there, I could sleep in it. Hello. How are you?
Oh, just great.
Fancy meeting you today.
Why are you looking up the swamp thing?
It's here.
That's not nice.
But I can't figure out where the picture is saving.
Good. You're a water druid, because you'll need some water for that
Oh,
burn.
it was.
Swamp thing.
Thing.
Um,
Thanks.
So the church reminds you vaguely of home. Obviously it's two very different cultures, land and ocean people. But the symbols to Mardos and some of the prayers being said in the church do remind you of home.
Can I donate?
Sure.
It's not.
She's gonna use.
Yeah, I was about to say it's not spending my money. It's not buying goods. That's just really not a concept that Finn understands because I believe her community is more like communal and they pretty much share everything.
It's a tax write-off.
Yeah. So since I have no use for this money because I'm not planning on actually spending it on anything, I do donate 20 gold to the priestess as she walks up.
Just throw it out there.
Yeah.
Make it rain.
Oh, is there water in this church?
There's water in there.
Where? Like how big of a body of water?
It's like a. I don't think they appreciate it.
I just gave them 20 gold.
It's like a baptism bowl that they have in the front. That's all they can really have. They don't have like a big. They have a decent sized fountain.
Can Lynn sleep there? Okay.
They wouldn't notice Lynn. He's invisible.
Why can't I become invisible when I'm in water? What is this? Unfair.
So yeah, they graciously accept your donation of 20 gold.
I asked them if there's anything going on around town. Any gossip?
No gossip in particular. She doesn't seem particularly interested in gossip.
I asked them if they need help with anything. How's that?
Nothing in particular. She does think.
Wow, what a bunch of boring people! Can I steal my gold back from her?
Oh my god!
All a sleight of hand.
She put it into one of those slotted donation boxes. So I mean, you want to, but you're gonna have to break the box. And there's people in there, so.
How many people are in there?
If
Technically, she doesn't need to break the box if she uses Lynn, but that would be really, really.
I was about to say, yeah, I was actually about to ask about that. If I could use Lynn, but I don't think Lynn has enough stealth to do it without
Would you?
anybody noticing. Unfortunately. I'll cut my losses and I'll leave this boring, boring church.
Dix, did you want to do anything else? I know you were exploring.
Yeah, what's this place?
That's a building.
What kind of building?
Wow! Wow, it's a building. Whoa!
Just a couple of homes. Nothing.
Mind blown.
Like a residential home? Or like an abandoned?
A couple of residential homes.
Vic bangs on the door.
Wow.
Nobody answers. But at your continued banging, someone does open the upstairs window and ask what you want. It's an older male, white beard, medium length beard, with glasses.
Old man, I need a place to stay for the night.
So he seems a little wary. You are some kind of weird robot that he's never seen. You've seen a good amount of magical oddities here in this town, but he has never seen a warforged. But he does let you know that there are plenty of inns and towns to stay.
I don't have money.
It's such a lie.
As Jared, I'll say
That's such a lie.
Do you want to make a
That's
deception
such a
check?
joke.
Yeah, make a deception check, I guess. Are you trying to we'll make a deception check, see if he can...
Hold on.
Good luck.
Oh, please fail. And he failed. So you being gold-colored yourself, he seems pretty incredulous that you would have no money or no valuables to afford them here now.
I mean, if you didn't, you'd have yourself to sell, so there you go.
What about this house next to him?
That house, no one answers out.
Okay. I would like to,
What about this place? You can go sleep in the barn.
can I try to break in the door on this house since no one's answering?
There's guards around.
So, I will say that you are right near the back entrance of the town, and there are a few guards posted there. Are you sure you want to do that? Or do you want to go around the back of the house and try and get in, or...?
Let's see. Let me consult the D&D dictionary.
Clearly, next session will be us breaking him out.
And we put in
Tune
jail.
into somebody else while I figure this out.
Okay.
Alright. Oh, I was wondering what you were typing
I'm just
in.
keeping track of where everyone's going to be staying, so I remember. I go criminal next to Vic. Okay, so who haven't I touched on in a while? Danielle and Sam, do you guys want to do anything else?
We went to check Skypine Tavern.
Okay, so you guys are going to check the rooms there.
Yes, please.
So, unlike the Silver Lord, they do have some cheaper rooms available. They're not very nice, and they are a little close to the tavern, so it might be kind of loud at night. But they ask 6 gold a night for a room.
What does it come with?
Comes with a bed.
Can we get food or like any of the hot water? Because he said that.
The room does come with a hot bath for each of you.
Or
For
you
an
guys could be
extra-
part of my
For
scheme.
1 gold extra, he'll let you each get a bath as well. But let's hear from Nathan and his scheme.
Wait, how much was Skypine? I'm sorry.
interested in that.
6 gold a night, 1 gold extra for a bath.
That's better.
So I have 2 options.
Okay.
One I can change myself into the mayor. And then I could say we have a prepaid reservation and try
Do you
and
know what the mayor looks like?
yeah, we've seen the mayor before from the other town.
Wait.
Oh, it's a Harbin?
Yeah. And I can use my minor illusion and I could do that stuff, so
Would that work?
It would be the mayor of Phandalin. He'd be.
yeah.
Alright.
And I also have like charm person and stuff. I don't know if that would work that well, but
Yeah. Well,
if I'm not
my
actually him,
character would
it
use
might
that,
work,
but-
but
You would have to hope that they actually have a reservation.
yeah. Or I could come in as like just some random lord, and I could have like people announce me, and I could make like a wagon and
Jesus!
like a drum line sound. So and then I walk in, and I'm like, I'm the lord of something, some name.
Wait a minute. I actually might be able to help you with that crap.
I could probably help too, but I don't know if my character would. I don't know if the Esther would want to use that.
Yeah.
It's potentially
Yeah, that's the
dangerous.
question.
Alright, I'm gonna start pulling up people's character sheets preemptively so I can read the spells.
Don't you guys want to stay in a nice place for free?
Especially after we like dealt with an
For
undead.
free.
Especially after we just got dealing with an undead horde that nobody really thinks it's for.
Yeah, these guys should be giving us places for free. They just stop freaking Balthazar. I mean, come
What?
on.
Why do they care?
They have no fucking idea.
I mean, Balthazar would like came right up here and demolish them. We should bring back Balthazar from the dead
Oh
just
my
to show
God.
them.
Are you serious?
He didn't die, did he?
He did.
Did you read the story?
Yeah.
You're playing the guy. Nathan,
All right, when do we
No.
meet the goblin?
Go read it. It introduces the hook for the next section. That's all.
Oh.
Sorry, dude.
Alright, so what are you guys doing?
Does anybody should I want to go ask Vic if he wants to help me with my plan.
Hold on.
Yeah,
I'll
you can be your servant.
He needs to, yeah, he'll have like that level of intimidation since nobody's seen like a warforged around here, even that old man that he just broke into.
Vic eyes the guards standing close by the attempted B&E. Vic reconsiders and joins Monty.
Heck yeah.
The thing is, I can also disguise self.
You can also what?
Disguise self.
Oh, aha.
Oh. Sorry if that's loud.
We'll all be in prison by the time Winston gets back.
Yeah.
Then he can bring us out.
Exactly.
But yeah.
So what how do we want to do it? Do we want to impersonate people from like the town over that you would know, Vorlisi? Or do we want to come in as some random people and with pretending to have large influence or whatever?
Large influence. The thing is they might expect more money if we're either of these.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Who can sneak in and put
What
a
if you
reservation
mention-
note?
What if you mention that you're like a noble that got attacked on the highway, and they stole your money and you
Oh,
need a place to stay, and you'll reward them greatly afterwards?
That's a good idea.
I don't want to get with that. I don't want to lie.
I have invisibility.
You just have to impersonate somebody. It's fine.
Well, I meant if you wanted to sneak like a reservation
Well, yeah,
note
yeah.
in.
Well, Danielle wouldn't have to worry about it because she'd just be impersonating somebody else.
Y'all are making
Yeah.
this so complicated.
I want to
That's
stay for
fun, though.
free.
Hey, this is like the trap scenario all over again.
I just rather stay at the Sky Pot.
Alright,
Right.
guys, I know what we can do. I can use Pass Without Trace. We can get by everybody and just walk into a room.
Let's do it.
We should figure out which rooms that are down for maintenance first.
So that's your Jared give a huge sigh.
No, it's
If they have any rooms down for maintenance, then like they'll be less likely to check.
You know, all we have to do is find a room, put Do Not Disturb on the outside, and just stay in there.
Potentially.
Or we can dig a tunnel into the Saffron Oasis into one of the rooms.
Brilliant.
And just get flooded from hot spring water. Great.
Yes.
That would probably scald us to death.
It
Yeah.
wouldn't bother me.
we're not immune to being boiled.
I'm immune to different temperatures and water.
Lobster.
That's gross.
Are you immune to temperature changes in water?
I have no idea, to be honest. I mean, I would assume that, like, I have some.
Some.
Like, because, I mean,
Literally
water changes
boils
temperatures, right?
I'll just get.
Resistance to cold damage.
I'm just gonna get my room at the tavern
The Sky Pine.
because I want to look at what's at the place.
Okay, so it's
I
six,
wanna
six
find-
gold for the room and 1 gold if you guys want baths,
Sure, why not?
and an extra gold if you want soaps.
Random question. Are those the elf dude from the Silver Lord? Is he racist against the dragon peoples?
Not particularly. I think he's racist against people without money.
Oh.
Classist.
Doesn't like poor people.
Because I was gonna ask if I had asked instead of Vorlisi, if he would have given me a better deal, basically.
I don't think so. No.
Drop Borlisi like a hot potato.
Nah,
Get
you
your
can
room,
just-
Sam.
Yeah, just come sneak in with me. Me, you, and Vic. We're all just gonna sneak in. It'll be cool.
I'll go with you.
Alright, so
I don't really need the room, but I'll go with
Alright,
you.
Diester and Boyd Lisa getting a room at the Sky Pine.
Sam, are you going with Borlisi, or are you going with Nathan?
I am contemplating.
Give her
I
a
think-
second.
Jackie's just going because it's free.
Well, yeah.
I feel like it would be safer. I feel like I can get that as a backup. If I fail. I don't know what to do. Somebody tell me what to do.
Are you saying you want to rent the room with Borlisi, but also help us?
Basically.
Well, you can just go invisible and sneak in. But yeah,
I-
you could just help us do stuff.
I don't know. It sounds amusing, so I think.
All right, so Monty, how are you gonna handle this?
Okay.
Standing around the corner from the Sky Pine Tavern.
Yeah. I like Jackie's idea, so I think walk in like we got ransacked on the road or something with Vic. And
I mean, you have jewels and a cape, etc.
yeah, I'm
Don't
very
we have those other capes? Should we use them? Would that make us look a little bit more
the red capes.
high class? Yeah, the red
They
capes.
weren't in great shape. I don't think they were.
Okay. Well, I mean, we just got beat up. Sort of.
Oh, well, I mean, if you want to go that direction, you can. But I mean, they weren't a particularly fine make either. But I guess
Okay.
it wouldn't matter for Nathan because he could just put it on and make it look like whatever he wants.
Yeah.
All right, great. So you're gonna change it to a lord and act like Vic is your servant and pretend you were mugged, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so you're gonna walk into the tavern and go straight to the front desk.
Yes. What should we do with the fish? The fish is helping, right?
Yeah.
So you're gonna do that.
I mean, the most useful thing I have is pass without trace, so I don't know if that's any use here.
You could.
I mean, I could turn into
Well, you
a
could just
horse.
sneak in with. You could sneak in with Sam.
I mean, wouldn't it be considered wealth if you had like a horse or something?
Yeah.
Hold on, let me see what.
Jack up pretend to be y'all's noble steed.
Jared, where's the animals at?
She's just gonna be a horse standing outside.
Riding
You should ride
horse.
the horse inside the building.
Yes. All right, I'll be.
I'm in need of help, but I blatantly disregard.
All right, I'll be a riding horse.
It's possible, but I need help.
I am now a riding horse.
Okay.
I have used that.
Okay. And Sam, you were going with Danielle, right? For now. Okay. So go ahead and describe what you're gonna make yourself look like, Nathan. Are you gonna stick with the same?
Should I just be me though? I
mean,
think
no
it
one,
would
no one
work.
here knows you, but let's get a
Yeah.
description of the clothes.
Description on my.
Jared, did you ever give him the item, or is that an item you're gonna give him in the future? Okay, I'm not telling you, Nathan. Don't ask. Aww. Oh, you told him?
No, he was just he
Okay.
wasn't spoiling, but he was teasing. What is it? I'm trying to think of what that's called. It's like I'm wearing like a sleek black with red and gold detail. It looks like a marching band outfit sort of thing with those buttons, you know?
Okay. I know what you mean. It's got like the shoulder pad.
It's like-
and buttons.
Yeah, it's like Prince, or not Prince. Yeah, Prince and Freddie Mercury.
Should I use
with their marching band buttons and shit. Huh?
Guess it's too late.
What?
So I used my druid craft to create some kind of sensory effect, but then I was like, I'm already a horse, I can't do it.
I have something like that if
Okay,
I needed
good.
it. But
Good.
I can make myself smell really, really good, so they'll think I'm rich.
Okay.
And then, so yeah, like sleek red and black detail. I have the cloak on. It has fur around the collar,
Okay.
and I have some dirt patches, and the cuff length of my pants are slightly torn.
Lord Montoya. That's what Jared just wrote for you.
And just a reminder, your home city's name is La Caracosta.
Okay. And I am Lord.
If you need a name
What?
to use.
Yeah, and I am Lord of that name.
Lord Montoya of La Caracosta.
And this is my handy servant that's been with me ever since I was a wee lad. Vic.
Vic
Loyal
just
man.
mean mugs. Mean mugs everybody there.
People pay.
I was gonna mean mug people when I'm there.
Are you
I'm
saying
gonna
you want
mean
a
mug
mug?
everybody. Mean mug, just stare at them.
Okay, I thought you were saying you were gonna mug everybody.
That's what I thought too.
That's like plan D.
No, you can stare at them, and then I'll pickpocket them while they're looking at you.
Alright. So, you burst into the Sky Pine Tavern. It has kind of, it has like those swinging doors that they always have in Westerns. And you just kind of burst through them, friggin' 2 shining swords at your hips, and gorgeous red and black embroidery cape, all that jazz. You declare yourself as Lord Montoya of La Cara Costa to the man at the front desk, and demand that you give him assistance. So go ahead and make a performance check, Nathan.
Ah.
You're not gonna make him, like, spill his guts and tell them all about how we got robbed and
Let's hear the story, Nathan. Let's hear the story. If it's good or bad, I'll give you a plus or minus in your roll. Oh, you need at least a +3, Nathan. I'll let you know that now.
Oh boy. Okay. We were riding in our wagon, and there was some sort of rock trap that broke one of our wheels. And while we were changing our wheel, they came out from the sides of the road, and they hit us real hard.
Oh man.
They didn't hit us softly, they hit us hard! Real hard!
It hurt so bad. I tell you what. You look at the cuffs of my pants. They're torn a little bit. Can't you see? I'm so distressed. I am a lord of a very powerful land from far away, and I will repay you greatly.
I wish y'all could have seen Jared's face.
That was good. That was rich. So
Rich enough?
the guy does not seem totally convinced. The person who happened to walk up to is a bit of a nervous type. But this being kind of a high-end town, they get plenty of people demanding better prices, and he is going to stick firm to his prices for now. But he does kind of wave to the other side of the tavern to one of the guards and see if they would.
What are they gonna help us with? Put us in jail?
Yeah.
Sir, good sir. How will I be compensated?
Compensate?
Well, I mean, they are supposed to be protecting the area around the town. It's kind of his fault.
Precisely.
And where exactly were you guys hijacked?
You know, on the road.
On the road, how
And
far
this
from
is
town?
where things fall apart.
As far as I got attacked away from this town. What do you mean?
Alright, why don't you guys make another performance check, Nathan?
I think better on this one, Nathan.
I wanna pay.
Alright. So the guard, during the exchange, the guard, he gets some completely made-up descriptions from you for the bandits. He apologizes for any trouble that you've been caused. He does seem to believe that you're some kind of noble or higher up, or at least higher up than he is. And he calls over another guard and sends them, and whispers a couple of words to them, and they leave. And he says that he's going to get assistance for you.
What?
I don't like the sound of that.
I don't like them either. Should they start running now?
There's someone from Monty's hometown.
You run outside, and they're setting up like the hanging area.
Yeah. I want to walk behind them, like 5-10 feet behind them, just like yelling at them, pestering, shaking my finger while they're walking wherever they're walking.
Sounds good. Guards, as you follow them, they head out of the Sky Pine Tavern and over towards the Saffron Oasis.
Oh, we were in the Sky Pine?
Yeah, right?
Saffron.
That's where you were before?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because he wanted to stay in the...
That's fine, I just said Sky Pine 4 times.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't notice until
I
just
spent
now.
this whole I would have played that differently if I knew you guys were in the Oasis. So mostly stays the same. The guard they request that you stay there for now, and they do. The other guard goes to fetch the owner of the Oasis.
God, I don't think this is gonna go well, considering it wasn't going well at the Skybind. I don't think it's gonna go that one.
Ah, it'll be good.
We're about to be got. Let's go.
So, after a minute or two, the guard comes back downstairs with a woman behind her. Absolute gorgeous woman, long black hair, kind of wearing like an Oriental style dress.
Alright, Nathan, this is all on you.
Holding a fan and all of that. She gets to the bottom of the stairs and bows low and introduces herself as Lady Gaia.
I bow back.
She greets you and asks to rehear your story.
You know, like, we were on the road, and, like...
Women love that, you know.
As I stare deeply into her eyes when I say, like...
And do you, like, flip your hair back a little bit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every time I say like, I just shift around a little bit. I shift from side to side, and I look at her with.
And you
each
flex,
different eye.
right?
Yeah.
Like a hair flip, and like every time you go to like do something, like you go to do the bow, but like you somehow flex doing it as well.
Yeah. I subconsciously caress my jewels on my harness.
Oh my god.
I don't know if that's how you meant to phrase that. But...
Not the family jewels.
Not yet, right? Okay.
Make another performance check.
Good
You
luck.
have to convince Lady Gaia.
Can I make a deception check? I just got it to 9.
Yep, that's fine. I think
Oh, I needed it.
Oh,
that's fine. Lady,
that's enough?
I think that's enough. Do you disagree?
No.
Jackie, sorry.
Nope. I'm a horse. I don't say anything.
I do have a horse.
I just
but I don't
neigh.
Yeah, you're only supposed to say nay. You're saying
Nay.
You're a good nay, Jackie.
Nay. Nay.
Ah, you will get many wheat.
So, the woman seems a little shifty about you, but she does recognize your clothes as fine, and agrees to put you up in a room for the night, one of the nicer suites.
Is that included
Right on.
for the servants?
And she servants as well.
And
I mean,
Vic.
it's like a suite,
Okay.
so not the.
So I get my whole posse in there. We turn.
Did you say not the horse?
How the hell are you getting upstairs to the suite?
By not being a horse.
Hey, you can turn into like a spider. I'm a magic horse.
I mean, you can turn
Can
into a
anybody-
spider
can
and
anybody, like-
up there if you want.
Does anybody have like minor telekinesis? We can like unbind her and then she like run out of town or something.
She can just turn back into herself and get out. But anyways, she agrees to put you up in a room for the night, and also sends what is it called? Stenographer.
I think so.
Someone who writes letters for you.
Sure.
She sends her stenographer to your room to help you draft a letter for him to wherever you're going.
Oh boy, this is something we're gonna have to stop. We're gonna have to
No,
stop.
you're just sending it to the wrong place. You guys
Yeah,
send
but then they'll write it back.
No, send it to Fanfan.
Send it to somewhere that doesn't matter.
We can send it to Caleb.
Exactly, send it to Fanfan.
Okay, let's do that fucked up.
No. I'm gonna send them to. I'm gonna send them to the old castle where Azil is.
You're gonna kill whoever's gonna.
You know, that might be the point. That's actually a really good idea.
You're killing someone! Holy shit!
I'm not killing them.
Supposed to be good.
Azil's gonna kill them. That's only if she didn't kill us. What's the chance?
I mean, she warned us, so. Oh wait, but that might be bad.
She'll get the message. She'll know. I'll write in the message.
All right.
In thieves,
So-
I wonder if thieves can't in the message.
So throughout all of your traveling and your exploring, it's about like 5, 6 o'clock right now. What would you guys like to do?
Should I draft the letter so that we could get those people inside, the Jackie and Sam?
Sure.
I'm gonna go behind that random barn back there. Is there anybody over there?
Not at this time of day.
I'm gonna
Okay.
go.
I transform into a spider and I go back to the saffron.
I guess nobody got that. Jack,
Go ahead.
What?
I'm gonna go behind that barn over there. Do you get it or no?
No, I don't.
Like, go as in I have to go to the bathroom.
Oh. I'm gonna go behind that barn over there.
Big old horse behind the barn.
I thought she was gonna do some Charlotte Red stuff. Write some messages in spider silk.
Oh, that'd be fun.
The magnificent Lord Monty's in town.
I should have done that.
Prophecy is complete.
Everybody, give him all your money.
Montgomery has arrived. He is your lord now.
Is the marketplace still open?
Marketplace is still open.
Okay, I'll head over there.
Right. What would you like to buy?
Do they have a bag of holding?
No one in this craftsman area would have a bag of holding that.
I was wondering if it was like a further in the marketplace. Because you said it was a craftsman area and then a marketplace on top of it, or this what window shopping area too.
You know, make an investigation check. If you find a shop that has a bag of holding for sale.
I'm also looking for vials.
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 Okay, there would definitely be places that have vials.
Okay. How well did I roll? Yes! If they have it, I'll find it.
So you don't find a bag of holding in the craftsman area, but they do let you know that there is a more magic inclined area over there.
Okay, I head towards that area.
Okay. You find an ingredient shop. You find for like potions and shit. You find, and they have plenty of vials for sale. You find the main thing you notice is the store Madame Ortho's Arms.
Okay. Is the place still open?
It is still open.
Okay. I will head inside.
So the shop that you find, the building seems to be one of the few buildings in town that I was just reading what you said. Such a freaking hack rat.
Yeah.
So it's one of the few buildings in town. It's a little back and kind of hidden by a couple of trees on the end of the street.
I think it was the music bot.
No, it's still here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Danielle poop.
Oh, it's Danielle.
Yeah,
There you go.
Welcome back.
Yes,
Sorry.
welcome.
So at the end
No
of
worries.
at the end of the street, you find a small kind of ramshackle building with a sign that is hanging kind of crooked called Madame Ortho's Arms. You can't see inside the building because there is just stacks of stuff in front of all the windows. You knock on the door and enter. Bell rings above you as you enter, and the place is just. It's like there's 30 of Kayla's shop crammed into the same building. It's like every shop in Phandalin in the same building. There's stacks of scrolls, there's stacks of books, there's robes hanging on coat racks, and those coat racks are on top of stacks of books, and there's files, and there's just things strewn at the ground. And there's little paths, and there's a counter on the back of the shop that appears to be empty.
Is there like a bell on the counter, or do I see anybody behind the counter?
After a little bit of searching, you find a bell under a pile of stuff. You ring it, and you can hear some crashing from the back. And you hear kind of like a slightly high-pitched voice shouting from the back, "I'll be there in a moment, hold on. And you just hear so many different noises. You hear like clanging of instruments and just books falling over, then you hear a loud thud, and then and apparently she fell over. But coming out of the back room is a woman who you can't tell if she's a tall halfling or a short human. She's almost as round. She's almost as wide as she is tall. And she has like a witch's hat that's sitting kind of crooked, and she has a pair of glasses that hang around her. And she kind of just runs up to you. She runs up to the counter and just says, "Oh, dearie, hello." And she runs around the counter and hugs you.
Hello there. My hands are up, like I have no idea what's going on here.
Oh, it's so good to see you. Have a seat. And she kind of pushes you onto like a pile of books, and she runs back into the back.
I'm just sitting there a little bit shocked.
After a moment, you hear some more rustling around in the back, and she says, "Hold on, I'm getting you something to eat." And she comes back out with a plate of food. And like the shop, it is the most oddly assorted plate of food you've ever seen. There is a bowl of green olives. There is I love cookies of varying staleness. There's half a sandwich that looks like she's eating.
I feel like Vic would have had success here.
What?
Because she's like just giving away food.
And she also returns with a few sealed bottles of drinks, but like water and soda and stuff. Assuming soda.
They have soda?
The equivalent of soda.
Hello there, ma'am. I'm sorry, but who do you think I am? I don't get mistaken very often for someone I'm not. She kind of peers at you, and then starts looking for a glass. She has no idea where they are. She's knocking over stacks of books. She's looking under the counter. Are you looking for something?
Yeah, my glasses. I have no idea where they are.
I think they're around your neck.
Oh, they are. She puts her glasses on. She's got those free goggle glasses, right? It's like huge apple saucers. And she just kind of blinks, and she's like, "You're much more green when I have my glasses on. I'm sorry." But she does say, "If you still like some food, I don't mind, though." But then she notices her sandwiches on the plate. She says, "Not this, though. This is mine." So you've got green olives and cookies to eat.
That's fine. I'm not in the mood for food right now. I was wondering, do you have a bag of holding?
Bag of holding. She kind of bustles by you, somehow not knocking anything over this time. But she darts around the shop, surprisingly quick for her size. She picks up 4 bags and goes back to the counter with them, of varying conditions. These will be plenty good for holding things.
Can I tell whether any of them are magical or the bag of holding I'm looking for?
All 4 of them are magical.
All of them are.
You can make an Arcana check for it if you want.
Yeah.
All 4 of them seem to be magical bags of holding, Danielle.
I know there's a bag of holding that will eat your shit.
No.
It couldn't be that.
No. There's like a, I don't know, how many chips?
100% chance.
Like all 4 of them could be this, or none of them could be this. I have no idea.
Yeah, you
Spoilers,
don't
the
with that
lady
roll.
is a bag of holding and she's...
The entire shop is a bag of holding.
Exactly.
Ask for one of her things to put in it. Like a pencil or something. You could just stick in it to see if it eats it.
I don't quite know the odds of figuring out how to figure out which one is the bag of holding and which one is what I'm going to call the bag of eating. Because one will actually act as a bag of holding, but then there's like a 25% chance you'll never get your shit back.
Oh dear.
Exactly, so I'm like,
We're screwed!
how much are any of these bags?
You know, each of them's like... She picks them up and examines them. So she indicates that the 2 on the left are each 20 gold, and 2 on the right are 30 and 40 gold.
Could we do a trade?
Trade for what?
The bags. Or for at least a cheaper amount.
What are you looking to trade?
2 vials of Naga Venom.
I'll get back.
Mm-hmm.
She kind of examines the vials you hand over. So I think these would be a little better for... I think this is more what Donald's looking for at the street at his video show. I don't think I know Would you like to purchase any of them? Closing up soon.
I know.
How about your life for the bags, lady?
Yeah. So, so it was two bags for 20 each, a 30, and a 40. Shit. I'll come back tomorrow.
Okay, well, it was nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. I am changing my spell slots. I'm certain I have a spell for this.
I like Jared's little lady voice.
He just hit me. He was like smacking me because I was laughing at him. What? Oh, are you using what's his face as inspiration?
Who Winston?
Yeah, you are. No, not Winston. Not Winston. Oh no. I thought you meant the that guy in that.
Oh, well, a little bit, yeah. From the freaking Critical Role thing, yeah.
Yeah.
So on. Can't wait for this to be over.
No.
You remind me a little bit of that little old lady, the old lady, I think it's the archaeologist from We're Back.
Oh yeah. You never seen that
A
cartoon?
kids movie
That's a
movie
dinosaur.
with the dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
How dare you?
Hey, you guys might have seen the movie. I bet none of you beat the video game though, like I did.
Is it a video game?
Yeah, Super Nintendo.
We're Back video.
We're Back, the dinosaur video game for Super Nintendo.
I did not know that.
Losers.
I remember watching
Alright,
it.
would anyone else like to do anything else?
It's got something to do with the church.
Oh,
Oh boy. Go steal my money back.
Don't worry about it. Okay. Vic walks into the church.
Okay.
Walks up to the front.
Just right into the front door.
Yeah.
Doesn't open it or anything.
I open the door, yes.
Okay. Okay. So what now?
I tracked down the lady that. Was I where Jackie gave her goat away?
I don't know.
I don't think I was.
You weren't, but I think it's common sense that the money
It
would
doesn't
be in the
matter.
offering box.
I approach whomever's in charge. Who's in the church right now?
At this time of night, it is mostly empty. There are a couple of people praying up front. One of the old ladies looks like she's actually asleep in the pew, and then
That's
there's
funny.
one priest up front, kind of cleaning, and another priest near the entrance that you just came through.
I thought you were gonna say like an old lady looked like she just passed away in the
That's dark, Sam. Alright, I approach the priest that's cleaning.
Okay.
I say, "Good day, servant."
Alright. It's a little startled, but bows his head back and says,
What is this church again? This is out of character.
Church to the okay. Church to the nature god and the water god.
Do they have names?
Faerun and Mardos.
I gotta write this down, or else I'll forget it. Faerun and Mark.
Yeah.
How do you spell Faerun? You know what? Doesn't matter. I'll remember.
I messaged you.
Alright, sweet. Okay. So, what is your name, servant?
Sir.
My name is Stuart Inkpot.
Inkpot.
This is in my list of random names. Stuart Inkpot. What is the word? It's Deacon the word I'm looking for?
Yeah.
So Deacon Stewart, I guess, would be his name. That would be what he introduces.
I mean, wouldn't you say Deacon Inkpot?
Stewart Inkpot's a stupid name.
I like Inkpot!
Roger's laughing. Alright, Stewart Deacon Inkpot. Oh, weird fucking name. Alright, go ahead, son.
Alright, Father Inkpot. I am the Archbishop Orb Shaper for Faerun. And I am here to inspect how the church is doing and to also collect the tithes.
Alright, make a deception check. This is a fucking long shot.
Shouldn't it be a religion check? So I can.
Yeah, make a religion check and a deception check. What the fuck? So you do remember what little you know of Faerun from Morisi. However, he does not believe that you're an archbishop. You're not carrying any religious symbols of the church or anything like that.
Well, you know what? I came prepared. I pop out my iron stone of religion and toss it above my head, and it floats around me.
Alright. Let's go ahead and make another, what do we want to do here? Performance check? Make a performance check for that, I guess. No. So he does seem a little awed by your the stone floating around your head. However, he's never seen a warforged, and he is not inclined to think at all about this. He will tell you the church is doing well and said you've gotten several donations, including a rather large one today.
You. Well, how is that supposed to be
So
the
he's
church?
not going with the tithes, huh?
But he's not gonna do the tithes.
I look around the place. with a
Everybody's
look
like
that's
dreading what you're
less
gonna do.
than, I don't look pressed, at least. I walk up to the banister he was cleaning, and I swipe it with my finger, look at it. Father Inkpot, I am rather ashamed of the state of affairs of this church. I believe I got to have a meeting with your in charge person.
In charge person. Well, he is the in charge person, so he indicates that he is completely open to a meeting with you. However, he just cleaned that. He doesn't believe that he is turning that. Is there something I've done wrong, Father?
Okay, I would like to point to the Iron Stone and then make a sleight of hand check to try to pickpocket him.
He's looking at you.
Look at the stone.
So as you walk by him, you're gonna try to pick his pocket.
I don't think the
No, I'm gonna
time's gonna
say-
be in there though.
Father Inkpot, look at this stone.
Okay.
And I'm gonna sleight of hand him.
Okay, go and make a sleight of hand check, sir.
Oh my god.
Oh, shit.
Just tell me you were trying to help him with his clothes. They were out of order.
So he raises his eyebrow at you. At this point, he seems mostly amused by whoever this robot that's trying to. He thinks maybe someone's playing a joke on him, but he doesn't have anything in his pockets regardless.
I apologize, Father Inkpot. I have Tourette's.
Alright, so I don't think they have a medical term for that. So,
I'm possessed. How's that?
He does hope you have a wonderful day, but goes back to cleaning. Oh my god.
You are a lucky son of a bitch. He could have called the guard on you.
My business is finished here.
Okay.
Father Inkpot.
Nice attempt. I'm not sure what I would have done if you'd gone and told me on the fucking perception check, but
Would have been rich.
would anyone else like to do anything?
I would like to go to the market and see if they have any feathered jewelry.
Feathered jewelry.
Yes.
Didn't you already buy like a feathered
I got
necklace
a
or something?
necklace, but I
Okay.
don't have earrings.
Okay, so you're looking for earrings.
Or a bracelet.
Or a bracelet. Okay.
Or a armlet.
So,
What about an anklet?
Or that.
You do find it's like a one of the stall people has like a it's like a band you tie around your arm. It could be a wristband. It could tie it around your neck. You could tie it around your bicep if you wanted it to be an armband. It's like kind of like a patterned wrap that has like a gray pretty feathers hanging off.
I would like that.
Okay, that would be 5 gold.
Okay.
You're charging us up the wazoo for
I'm
everything.
not charging you up the wazoo. That
It's a tourist trap. Of course, they're charging you up the wazoo.
Yeah, you guys should just be glad you didn't try to stay at the Saffron Oasis.
Well, we did. We got a free room.
Yeah, but pay for it? Oh man.
How much was it?
40 gold a night.
Shit.
Good thing I knew to break in.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so does anyone else have anything they'd like to do before dark?
I want to do a bardic performance.
At the Skypine Tavern or the Saffron Oasis?
Yourself, or-
For maybe out in the streets or maybe in a tavern. I don't know. Which
Would that kind of get rid of the
Where-
illusion
I
that you're
wanna
a
look
High
around.
Lord?
I'll just be a talented high lord.
Yeah.
Okay. Play the
He
harp.
enjoys entertaining people.
I don't have the harp.
I
What?
mean,
How dare you.
Is there a harp around?
Recite poetry and shit for like events and stuff, so.
That's true.
Okay, make a performance check. Determine if you die or not. Wow. People are actually, you gather a small crowd, and you actually gain about 5 gold from tips.
Oh,
That's so low for a tourist town. Should have been like 20 gold.
They're not trying to enable the street urchins.
So you sing a lovely ballad of La Caracosta. Okay. Anything else for anyone?
probably go get food or something. That may be a good idea.
Sure. So for Sam and Danielle, it's 1 gold for a piece of meal at the Skypine Tavern. 2 gold if you're also going to have drinks.
I would like milk.
Okay, so 2 gold for you and
Does water cost anything?
no.
Then I'll just get food.
Actually, yes, it costs a silver in this town because they have to pay for the water. So
Oh, that's right.
Sure. So,
and Seth doesn't eat. Jackie is fine with her food, and then Monty has brought a meal, complimentary from the staff in his room.
Can I go fill up that little bag of sand? I need to refill that.
Yeah, sure. So it's easy enough to refill from these sandy streets.
so one
Everyone else
gold.
good?
Mm-hmm. I'm just spinning a web up in his room.
All right.
Do you think we could buy an elephant here? That'd be sweet.
Bad elephant. So.
God, what was that one from Adventure Time called? I can't remember. The two-headed.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I don't remember.
Oh, I know what you're talking about too.
Yeah.
As darkness falls over the small town of Woodstead, lamplighters go around the town, light up the streets, shop fronts. There's a couple of shops open, mostly like trinket shops and stuff like that. Nothing terribly fancy. But a lot of crowd gathers around the Skypine Tavern. There's some people gathering at the Tortoise. A few people gathering at the Saffron Oasis, but most of them are inside there in the nice private bars they have. Chuck, are you there?
He's fallen asleep.
Yeah.
Chuck fell
Okay.
asleep.
Yeah.
Chuck, would you like to describe your character for everybody?
Sure. So,
What's your name, servant?
okay.
Servant!
My name is Sink Small Feet. I'm a little goblin. I'm around 20 years of age. Brown eyes, green skin, brown hair. I weigh about 90 pounds and I'm 4 feet in height.
You
This
did
is
much
not a
better than me.
character, but in character. How old is that for a goblin?
It's a decent age for a goblin. It's like mid-30s family age for a goblin. So, Chuck, under the cover of night, who would you like to approach out of this party of adventurers?
I'll
What would you like to do?
say
What's that, Chuck?
maybe approach Vic. Yeah, I'll approach Vic.
Okay. So, Vic, you're staying with Monty, correct? In that nicer place. So, would you like to wait for Monty to be asleep and approach Vic alone, or would you like to approach both?
I think I'll wait for him to be asleep.
Okay. Make a stealth check, and time for you to learn how to use your character sheet. So, you know how to open your character sheet, correct?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Okay, so go ahead and open your character sheet. Let me know once you've done that.
Alright, have it open.
So in the top left, so normally the character sheet's locked to your window. In the top left, that little multi thing, that'll pop it out if you want to move it to another monitor or whatever you have. But that's up to you. So you see where it says bio and info and character sheet?
I do not.
Alright, hold on.
Oh,
So,
see bio.
alright, okay, so you're on the right page now, you're good. So all you have to, so go back to the core page. So all you have to do to make a stealth check is scroll down and click on the word stealth in the skills section. It'll just automatically do it for you. Okay,
Alright.
so not an amazing stealth check. I will say it's with advantage because Vic's only kind of like in lookout mode. So Vic, you are startled awake by a hand on your shoulder.
Oh god! What the hell is that thing?
What the hell is that? You know what a goblin is?
What do you know?
What do you mean? How do you know? Well, then again, I guess you guys beat up all the goblins before you found Vic. So, Chuck, how would you like to go about this? Do you have anything you'd like to say to Vic or try to communicate to him in some way?
I guess try to communicate like I need help in a way. Yeah, trying to ask for help.
Okay.
Out of character. What language do you speak?
Speaks Common and Goblin. This is a nice room that they're in, Chuck. So of course there's like a little memo pad with an ink pen on one of the desks for like writing memos or whatever. So if you'd like to, you can try to write to him, and you can just message stuff directly if you want, or you can just say it out loud. It doesn't matter. Or you can just type it in the chat in
I guess I'll say it out loud. I guess I'll tell him my family's in danger. You look pretty strong. I need your help. My family's being held captive.
Vic stares at the big nose, small creature.
That's it? You just stare at him?
Features don't betray much. The silence goes on for almost an uncomfortably long time.
Monty stirs and rustles and yawns and says, "Ah, yes, I am beautiful." Falls back asleep.
Vic glances at Monty. Glances back to Sink. Do I know that's his name? Did he introduce himself?
Yeah.
Big nose creature to me. He introduced himself? Okay. I said, Sink, my servants and I would be happy to help you.
My servants and I.
Unfortunately, these people need to sleep.
God complex.
So, help yourself to the bed with Monty, and we will begin our journey tomorrow.
Alright.
So they will look for you at daybreak, Monty. So you can't stay. Not Monty. Sad.
And I had him under the bed.
Does somebody have the ability to turn him into a spider? I don't. Just saying.
You can just get Sam to come sneak us out.
Let me see how long my what's it called lasts. Yeah, let me see how long that lasts. I mean, I wouldn't be able to sleep. It requires concentration. I need to be able to sleep to reset some of my stuff because I used 2 of my transformations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you're sleeping right now.
So, who's coming in the morning?
Like who all is going to help?
I mean, who? Why can't he stay?
Jared, why can't he stay?
I was only speaking directly to Sink. I wasn't talking to any of you guys.
I know. Why can't the Sink stay?
What's up to Sink? So you guys not me.
Oh. Oh, he just
Master.
literally can't.
It's character information.
Oh. Well, we'll just meet up in the morning. Right? Is that okay? Or does it have to be
looks
done
at
now?
Sink and says, "Tell me your story."
Alright, so there's three main. You want me to say it or like?
I can say it. It's fine.
Sure.
Excuse me. So, Sink has a small iron pendant around his neck. He's not speaking because whoever's controlling him is listening to him. He shares with you guys that there are 3 hags that control this town, and they use him to rob adventurers from the town.
This town?
What's that?
This town we're in right now?
Yes.
Wait, how did he tell us then if he can't? I don't understand.
He's writing this down.
Oh.
He's writing it, yes.
Okay.
He does say that it has to be something. By the time it's like, because Lady Gaia is
No.
So is that like a disguise then?
what?
How beautiful she is? I'm asking.
Not telling, so.
Okay.
Vic grabs a pen and paper from Sink and writes down, "We will meet you by the forest entrance come dawn." And then I grow enraged and tell him to leave before I call the guards.
Sam, you're such a bully.
I'm doing this for the people listening.
Oh, okay.
That way they don't think we're helping them. Even though I just said we're going to help. And then I kicked them out. It's very contradicting messages.
Does he have to run a deception check?
No.
Okay.
Sink's stealth check.
I've heard Sink has a high sleight of hand.
Don't rub it in.
Yeah, nice stealing attempt there. If only you were Sink with his literally minimum 17 on all sleight of hand checks. Vic, you'll be sharing this information with everybody in the morning.
Yep.
Okay. Would anyone? So what do you? So what are you all planning on doing in the morning once you guys meet up and you get this information?
I'm sorry, what?
Should we roleplay some more?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so the night passes.
Does
And
it?
Monty wakes up in the morning, and I was watching Monty all night, by the way. The beautiful
That's
man that
not
he is.
good.
Staring at
Somebody called me
Monty all
beautiful. Yes, you're right.
I say, "Hi, Lord Montenegro the First. I have news.
Ah, yes.
I was approached by a vision of a goblin last night. It appears that Lady Gaia is not who she seems."
This is dastardly news. What shall we do about it?
We must go get Diresta and Voralisi and meet by the forest entrance to help this little guy.
I drop down from my web and land on Vic's shoulder to hitch a ride.
Are you using a transformation for this one?
Yeah, I'll use it, because I mean, I can't leave in my form.
True. So as you guys enter the hallway, you're greeted by Lady Gaia.
Dun dun dun.
Whoa. Coincidence, I think not.
Lady Gaia seems rather surprised at the talking spider. I almost think Jackie spit her milk out everywhere. She muted herself. She's dying. I'm sorry, Aaron.
I informed Lady Gaia that is a trained pet spider.
She didn't actually hear the spider talk. He did not talk.
I'm sorry, I was practicing my ventriloquism.
So, Lady Gaia has arranged a replacement carriage for you with a replacement carriage to the Cara Costa for you. It's waiting outside.
Is she trying to get rid of us?
Wow.
How dare she? I light.
Lady
I guess I
Gaia,
can't do that. I was gonna say I light the wagon on fire.
Nah, guys, let's take the wagon and just kill the guy driving it, and then we'll just come back into town and kill him.
what was your title that you introduced yourself as, Nathan?
I think I was just
Montoya?
Lord Montenegro or something like that.
It was Lord Montoya.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah.
Lord Montoya, if I may confer with you for a second. Excuse us, please, Lady
yeah.
Gaia.
She nods kindly at you.
Does she stand there looking at us? Can we walk away?
We both walk away with our heads turned over our shoulders.
She stands at your doorway. You guys walk a short way down the hallway.
How do we know she doesn't have this place booby trapped?
How do we know she isn't a booby trap?
I mean, that's true.
What do we do? Do we go back in our rooms? Maybe I don't feel well. Say you're not feeling well, Vic. She'll believe you. She doesn't know how you work. So we'll go back in the room and we'll sneak out the window.
Lady Gaia, please excuse us, but we have important business to attend to, and we shut the door.
I wonder what that important business is. What could it be?
Can you describe the room to us, Dungeon Master?
So the room is one of the interior rooms. There are a couple of outward-facing windows, but it's like a 3-story drop.
Y'all should act like y'all have food poisoning, then you can't leave.
Okay.
And then it's their fault because they served you the meal.
Stay another night.
Yes.
So how much damage would I incur if I jumped out the window with the spider and Montoya on my back?
I mean,
Keep in mind I have slow fall.
yeah, you have slow fall. Anyways, so probably not much.
Okay. Does the window open? Do we have to crash through it?
Window opens. It's like a little balcony area.
So we step out onto the balcony, and I say, Monty, we can't trust this lady.
You're right. I know exactly what to do, and I pull out my Molotov.
Oh my god.
Are you sure this is wise, sir?
So, as you guys are doing that, Lady Gaia opens the door to you. She does have a key to all of the rooms. So.
Yeah, but they asked for some privacy. Come on.
She enters. She kind of gestures to her guards to remain outside. She steps into the room.
I hold the Molotov and I shake it a little bit.
So, Lady Gaia kind of just glances at you. She snaps her fingers, and the illusions that you're using are dispelled.
Oh, so she knew from the
She
beginning.
knew from the beginning.
What business do you have with us, woman?
What business do you have with me, Lord Montoya?
What?
She said it sarcastically.
Yes.
And why is she talking to Vic Montoya when Vic is the one that talked to her first? Oh. That's not nice. I'm sorry, Vic.
Vic flips her the bird.
She continues.
I have no business with you. Quite literally.
Quite literally.
Is it time to light her on fire?
She's gonna melt like the Wicked Witch of the West.
Yeah. I throw my water skin instead.
I could just throw lint on her.
Vic asks again, what do you plan to do with us, Lady Gaia?
What is your scheme here?
I think she just wants us out of town. Would that be correct? Yeah.
She wants you guys gone. She knows that Sink came to visit you guys last night, and she could also tell Sink was lying when he told her he didn't find anything valuable on them, as she can sense the magic from your two swords and from Vic in general. She demands you guys. She tells you guys that you have to leave the Oasis. And
How long do we have to
town
leave
by
the Oasis?
leave town by
Oh.
sundown.
We can do what we need before sundown. Let's go.
Do we...
I wiggle my spider legs.
Message was duly noted. And then I push Vic, and then we jump out the window.
Alright, sure.
Vic breaks both of his legs.
No, Vic's fine.
I'm just kidding.
Didn't take enough falling damage to come from that height to slow fall, so.
This won't be the last time you've seen Montoya Montaner.
Yeah.
So what would you guys like to do?
Don't we need to go meet up with Sink?
Yeah, we have to go warn everybody else, because you guys didn't hear. It was only me, Vic,
Yeah.
Jackie.
Are they even aware of Diestra and Vorlisi, though?
Nope. Technically, no. Unless-
Are they aware
Well,
of
did we all
me?
come in as a pack, or...?
We split up immediately.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, so she's not aware. She's not aware of Diestra, Vorlisi, and myself, correct? Okay, it's just Vic and
The talking spider.
Montoya. Alright, so that's fine.
So she's not gonna try to steal our gold?
Say what?
So she's not gonna try to steal our gold?
Does she want our gold, though? I don't think
I'm
that's
confused.
her
Is
purpose.
she gonna jack us? I thought that's what Sink said.
Well, Sink was supposed to.
He didn't what? Jack us?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was supposed to.
He'd rather have help than what? Yes.
Actually, Sink, can you make a sleight of hand check?
Sure.
Well, you know he's gonna pass it. I don't know what. Wow!
Oh man! Monty, and Nathan. No, I'm sorry.
What?
Nathan,
yourself.
Hello and hi.
There's 15 names in this room right now. Okay, chill out.
I think Nathan would be super happy to have a second version of himself.
Nathan and Seth, both of you roll a d10, please.
Oof.
I think y'all got jacked. Oh!
All right,
Alright.
all right. So Sink took 30 gold from Monty and 10 gold from Vic to get to Lady Gaia to make it seem as though he had jacked them.
So basically, they just paid for their night at the inn. Correct?
Basically.
Oh boy, I'm so sorry for you both. I'm so glad I was a spider on the ceiling. See, that's the way to go, guys. Just be a spider.
Yeah.
Vic opens up his... Oh, sorry, Daniel, go ahead.
No, I was just.
Vic opens up his bag and notices his 10 gold missing. And curses that goblin under his breath. All right, Machi. What do you want to do now?
You're missing. Wait, you're missing 10 gold? Wait, it was
Nope.
30 gold each?
No, it was 30 gold from you, Nathan, and 10 from Vic because of the way y'all rolled the d10.
Uh,
Finn wiggles her spider legs. In happiness that
flicks
she
the
didn't lose
spider
any
off
money.
of him.
That's not right! I attach a string to Vic so that I do not get flung entirely away.
Let's see. Hold on.
She might have changed forms because he might have lost.
Let's see. Hold on.
Oh, you said it
do you
got
have?
killed?
Hold on. How much health does the spider have? 1 HP, so you take 1 bludgeoning damage from the spider. and you tumble off and turn back into fit midair again.
Vic, you're a jerk!
My sincere apologies, Finn.
jerk. Super duper jerk. Finn glares at Vic.
What else would you guys like to do?
So
Want me
what?
to
So what do
meet
we
up?
do? Do we go meet this rat and then enslave him to pay off the gold he stole from us?
Wow.
Wow, Chuck.
You know, Machi, that is a good idea. Let's go find that goblin and make him
Take
pay.
frickin' 30 gold for me.
Finn suggests that we instead just assist Sink and take all the gold back from Lady
1
Gaia after we kill her and the other two. Whatever.
Why are you home so
As long
early?
as I get my money.
Why are you home
And maybe
so
a little
early?
extra for the trouble's worth.
I think we'll get more doing it this way.
I
So
thought it
Vic-
ends at 8:30.
Vic and Machi and Finn go track down Voralisi and Thyrestra.
1 second, guys.
Seth, I feel like Sam's character's name changes every single time you say it.
Thyrestra? Thyrestra?
Siestra.
Astrathry?
It's like LS and Aatrox. Have you guys seen that video?
Uh-oh.
No.
He's like casting a professional match
Oh,
for
yeah.
Korea, and he says Aatrox like 4 different ways, all in a row. Like
it's funny.
one right after another.
Aatrox.
Anyone want to do anything this morning?
Before we would have met, I probably would have messaged my father to figure out which bag was the bag of holding. But that would have wasted a 3rd level. But I wouldn't know any better.
Okay, so,
Perhaps you want to talk to Vic about the bags? Vic can work his magic on the fat lady.
magic of the fists.
I don't
Magic
want
of
to.
the-
So, I'm sorry. So, Caleb lets you know that bags of holding we have. I don't know what you can say.
Like, I would have described them as best I could within the word limit.
So, bags of holding are enchanted bags, so they really can have any appearance, so he's not really sure what to go off of the appearance. He does say that you should be able to sense the magic from it, but he's not sure, if he was there, he could tell, but he's not sure how to describe to you to tell how magic feels for each bag.
Okay. Well, I can't do anything.
She has tons of stuff for sale, so I mean, you don't have to buy a bag. And I mean, you could just buy a bag and then just test it out. Try and figure out what kind of bag it is.
And then
That
trade it back
sounds-
to her for the other bag.
Yeah, but we're gonna be doing stuff, so I'll wait to do all that stuff.
Up to you. I mean, we're waiting for Sam to come back anyway, so I mean.
Sam's back.
Oh, I see.
I don't.
Oh wait,
Okay.
I don't mind if y'all do that.
no, we're doing stuff.
For Alisi.
Yes.
I was approached by a goblin last night. That stole 10 gold from me, 30 gold from Montgomery. Besides that, he also said that this town is a trap to steal gold from people. Did you lose anything last night?
I don't know. Can I check somehow? See if I lost anything.
Roll the d4. Then roll.
Oh.
Actually, no, I'm sorry. It's probably better to roll a d10.
Wait, why would that be the determiner? Shouldn't she do like some kind of
Do a
check? I mean,
do a
first.
perception check. Just see if anyone did talk to you last night. No, you have all your roll.
Vic rubs his chin. So you didn't lose anything?
No, I didn't lose anything.
Vic rubs his chin.
You're gonna rub
Must be
that
just
chin
people in the
off.
Saffron Oasis.
You know, it probably is because that's where the wealthy people stay. They're not gonna notice losing money as much. Or objects or
Regardless, I was
whatever.
approached by a goblin in need last night that asked for help. Do you want to help him, or should we ignore him?
Why did he ask for help?
God, I slept since then, so I don't remember.
Can I answer
Three
that?
hag witches.
Stop the 3 hag witches.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
What Montgomery said.
Is Montgomery?
Hags everywhere.
Yeah, we're here with Vic.
Oh, that's good. Does this sound familiar to anything, like any story of the area that I recognize?
No, you know of this town and its hot springs and how expensive it can be from Caleb, but you haven't heard anything about hags in this area. Too many people pass in and out really for it to be easy to notice people going missing or items going missing.
For Alisi,
What?
what do you know of witches?
What do I know of witches? What would I roll?
I don't know. What do you know?
Make an Arcana check.
I'm doing shit on Arcana.
You don't know very much of them, aside from them being kind of like Fey spellcasters.
Can I do an Arcana roll about them?
Vic asked everybody in the group, what do we know of witches?
Who has a, what's it called?
Please.
Who has the, what's it called?
Are you gonna let me roll or not?
Sure, go ahead.
Holy shit! She knows a lot.
So both Sam and Jackie seem to know a little bit about them. That's just the reason why we
Oh,
Yeah. This
yeah.
Both Fiestra and Finn seem to know a little bit about witches. But not much more than them being they spellcasters. Not that you're going to impersonate or they're off behind
Mm-hmm. Has there been any cases of kidnappings in this town?
You could ask around.
So we're at the Sky Pine right now.
Yep.
Can I ask a couple of the tavern customers, or even the barkeep, if there's been any issues of people going missing?
Sure.
Do I need to roll anything?
Make an investigation check.
Yeah.
So you do find out everyone you talk to who's a regular in this town. It seems to be pretty widely accepted that how many towns there are, it's pretty easy for people to kind of get lost here.
And people probably don't notice when they go missing, especially.
Yes, unless it's like someone who works in town, like missing or something, but that doesn't typically happen.
Has there been any cases at all of that happening?
So
As you said, typically.
So he, when you ask if any of the shopkeepers have gone missing recently, he kind of brushes it off and doesn't say much about that.
That's suspicious.
I press him further and tell him it is important for him to tell me the truth. You said intimidation? Fuck.
Very intimidating, unfortunately.
Somebody else help me with this intimidation.
None of us are intimidating.
I mean, I would, but I don't think it's a good idea to press the bartender, who's probably the eyes and ears for the hags.
I walk up to him and touch him on the shoulder and suggest he tells us what he knows.
It's always the first time. I was waiting for you to use that, Sam. And you haven't used it at all yet. I'm so happy. Right. So, what is your check? Let's see. So, save DC 21 because you touched him when you did it.
Okay, what do I do?
Fails. So, what are you suggesting? What are you suggesting, Sam?
I suggest he tells us what he knows about the disappearances.
So his eyes kind of blank out. He does tell you guys that while he is the barkeep and he's typically the face of the establishment, the original owner disappeared about a month ago. Replaced by a new owner. Left a letter saying that he stole the place and was going to live somewhere else, or Nairvin, or going to retire, basically. He was an older guy. And also one of the stall people in the market area also disappeared recently. But people didn't think as much of that because those people tend to cycle in and out, but it was one of the people who had been there for a while.
Not good.
Look at you, Sam. Good job.
Jedi mind control.
Yeah.
Sam is a Sith.
Yes.
Indeed.
Alright, where are we supposed to be meeting Sync?
At the forest entrance.
Should we go or should we investigate further?
I also informed Voralisi and the rest. What is it?
The Estra?
The Estra. That we were told to leave town by the end of the day. So we're on borrowed time in this place.
Dun, dun, dun.
I suggest to the group that we should go question Father Teapot. Inkblot.
Why?
Maybe he knows. He's a man of God. He's a man of
Good
Faerun.
idea. Let's lead the party there, Vic. That's a great idea.
So the party ventures across town, opens the church door
Opens, not walks through it.
with our hands.
With our hands, not our feet.
We use the doorknob too.
Oh, wow.
No doorknob for short.
We push the door open.
You look like an idiot. You stand in the middle of town looking like an idiot, turning your hand on nothing. What are you doing? You just pushed the door. Why are you rotating your hand into the area? Okay, so you guys are in the church now.
Is Father Squidward here?
So who has the highest passive perception right now? Is it Danielle?
I do. I have a 5 in perception.
No, passive perception.
Passive?
Oh, I have 15.
How? Where way?
It's
So,
underneath all your checks, Jackie.
You have a passive. You have 15 passive insight. Danielle, since you have a 14, do you want to make a perception check?
Why are
Danielle's
you
not
looking
here.
for the highest?
Oh, you have 20 wisdom. Yeah, why don't you make a perception check?
Yeah. Wait, how do I just click this?
Yep. No, you click perception up there. I was just
Right here?
going with the person, yeah. Okay. So it's Danielle here, by the way.
I don't think she's here.
She lit up for a second there, but
She's lighting up, but I don't hear her.
Yeah,
My computer froze.
Oh,
you're back.
Yep, so I have to turn it off and turn it back on.
So,
Good.
Jackie, you do notice a short robed figure around the corner a couple of times. Here, travels to the temple.
so somebody's following us. Oh wait, it might just be Sync.
But it might not.
I mean, can I determine? Can I see any like facial features, etc.? Because I have seen him before.
He's staying out of sight for the most part. He's just in a shadow of you guys.
Is he about the same height as Sync is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sync,
So I'm not gonna worry about that.
Do anything?
Maybe
Wants
try
to rob us.
Would you like to
Yeah.
return the gold that you stole from us?
Yeah, maybe try to pickpocket somebody out of the group.
Oh
Who would
my
you
God.
like to pickpocket?
Try to pickpocket Seth again.
Sure, make a sleight of hand check. And Seth, make a
Well, we
perception
know it's
check.
gonna pass.
Perception check, Seth.
Oh.
So you actually beat him. Wow, incredible. What the fuck?
What?
By the way, that means Sync rolled a 4. It sucks. Okay, so the small robed figure attempts to brush by you, pick your pockets as you enter the church, but you kind of dodge out of the way, and you see a goblin nose and ears kind of sticking out of the hood, and Sync kind of grins at you and walks off back into the shadows. I cannot believe you didn't get fucking robbed there.
Can I chase him down?
Oh!
You gonna follow him? Are you gonna try and run, Chuck, or what are you doing?
Oh, what?
Yeah, can I use stealth or anything like that?
Yeah, why don't you make a stealth check? Or why don't you both
Does he
make
have an ability to
both
go
of you-
stealthy?
Both of you make athletics checks. See how
I go
fast you
to.
guys
I
can
want to chase too.
Oh my God! What are you guys doing?
He stole my money, and he just tried to steal from us again.
Oh my God! The exact same athletics roll.
I'm gonna give it to Sync because his second number was higher. So Sync kind of dodges out of sight around the corner of the church. Do you want to continue to pursue Seth?
I'm pretty sure I have better movement speed than him, so yes.
It is true.
Let me see. What does Chuck have access to here? I don't really know the rogue class. Right
What,
now.
why are you getting so off topic? Let's chase the goblin and not continue the investigation.
That goblin just tried to rob me, girl.
We're gonna be meeting up with him later anyway. You can beat him up then.
Alright. Chuck, you're around the corner of the church. You're around the back of it now. There's some stacks of barrels. There's a ladder laying on the ground. There's a kind of stone wall, and there's kind of like a short overhang down to the clearing below, next to the Silver Lord, where people often have like picnics and stuff. What would you like to do, and would you like to try to hide, and if so, where?
If I'm small enough, can I like try to fit in one of those barrels?
Absolutely. Go ahead and make a stealth check. Okay. Make a survival check, Vic, to see if you can figure out where your prey went.
Hold on. Would my Iron Stone of Awareness help me with this at all?
It only prevents you from being surprised. I won't say it gives you perception or anything.
What did you say, survival?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna.
What?
I'm not gonna outroll that.
Oh.
So you round the corner, and mysteriously, Sync is just gone. You have no idea where he went. You only lost sight of him for maybe half a second, and he's just gone.
Can you use intelligence to just assume that he's like nearby, hiding?
Vic just mutters under his breath and dismisses it and goes back to the church. I have questions. Ink blot.
I've ignored them and I've went inside the church. Do I see the deacon?
Yes, you do.
I go up. Hello, Father? I'm sorry. I'm a follower of Edaran in the town of Pandora.
So he seems happy to meet you. He greets you, bows, and asks for your name.
I've heard some disturbing rumors about this town. That there might be 3 witches. Have you heard anything like this?
Witches in this town? No. I mean, it might be a predatory town, by all means, but it's. But I haven't heard any tales of dark magic recently.
This guy's just oblivious.
Do I believe you? Like,
Make a would that be insight? Make an insight
yeah.
check, see if he's lying.
Whoa.
Hello?
Hi.
Jared's coming up with the story.
Jack's friggin' raging at me.
I was trying to ask him if I could use heat metal on the coins in the offering box to make it melt through the wood.
You would have to be.
Oh my god.
You can't even see them, right?
No. Do I?
Yes. I'm sure you have to have line of sight when you're trying to.
When would that set the
Yeah.
box on fire?
Yeah, so you would see it. What's up?
When would
I don't
that set the
care.
box on fire? No?
I don't care if the box is on fire. I just want the
Do you
coins.
not get fire in the Temple of Edaran?
They gypped me though.
Promises.
You made a donation. What do you mean? You don't make a donation expecting something back.
It's true, but I at least expected some information.
What information were you?
Or, you know, a nice blessings to you for donating this. They didn't even do that.
Oh my god. So, do I believe him?
Yes, he seems to be telling the truth.
This guy's retarded. We shouldn't even go to him for information. Let's leave. He doesn't know anything. Super oblivious.
Doesn't know anything about any witchcraft. Hagcraft, I guess.
Hagcraft.
Who are the leaders of this town? I know Lady Gaia, one of them.
So, Vic, upon checking your pocket, you do see that Sink slipped a note into your pocket.
No.
Vic grumbles again and opens the note. What is it?
Just says logged on.
Tag, you're in.
Tag No, it contains another piece of information from Sink that the amulet that Lady Yaga wears is the source of electrical power.
Okay, but does the deacon know who the other 2 important people are in town?
Ow. I hurt.
Deacon says that they have. He mentions they have a mayor, but the mayor mostly keeps to himself in the town hall.
It's not a female.
It's not. He says that the main force of the town is the. She controls the water. She controls a lot of.
Gaga or
Did
Gaga?
you say Lady Gaga?
It's like, whoa, somebody real famous is here.
Alright.
Can we go to her concert?
Yeah, when's her performance? I want to see that.
Alright, if we don't know who the other people are.
I
isn't
share the
there-
note with Montgomery.
Jared, is there other priests or priestesses in this church right now? Because you mentioned an old lady last night. Okay, so what about the lady that took my offering? She's gone now. She's
In a
dead.
better place.
What about the one that took my offering?
She's there as well.
Can I make a perception check just to see if there's anything interesting about her? Like if she's unusual or just acting
Evil?
in a... Okay, perception. Okay. Where's my perception at? Whoa!
Wow, natural one.
Sorry I asked.
She, so to speak, completely normal.
Turns out she's just a nun.
You should have told me the opposite and it wasn't true.
Okay, I wanna.
I'm like
I wanna
paranoid
make
or something.
I wanna talk to Inkblood and I wanna say, it's like, all right, Lady Guy just sent us here to test you. You did a great job, and see how he reacts.
Seems rather confused. Testing for what?
Ignore my friend. We're going to be leaving. Thank you for your time. But, be careful.
So he.
I have a question. Can Lynn relay her thoughts to me?
You have a pretty good understanding of what Lynn is trying to tell you. It's not exactly words.
I'm asking about like telepathically though,
It's not exactly telepathic speaking yet. She's not.
or imagery.
But she can communicate using like images and impressions.
What's the range on this?
Insight.
What?
Oh my god.
That's useless. I was gonna stick her in the offering box and ask her to peek one of them for me.
Sure. You can do that.
No, it's not gonna work because if it's in sight, then it doesn't work.
Right after B50.
Oh. Okay, I'm sticking Lynn in the offering box. Is there like a little viewpoint? Because I'm sure they put the money in there somehow, right? Okay. Lynn is in the offering box, and because her eyes are movable within her body, she has no issue looking through there.
Okay. Sounds good.
They don't notice me putting her in the box.
You just had to make him make you.
They weren't really good.
Okay. I also asked Lynn to accumulate all the gold coins in there into her body.
God.
Able to pick up about 10.
Wonderful. Half of my donation returned to me. I'm fine with leaving the other 10 gold. I just wanted some of it back. Yeah, Lynn's staying in there.
What is she gonna learn from being in the box?
Later.
I don't know. She's just hoping to spy on this public church currently.
I feel like the lady I gave the donation to is suspicious. Plus, don't ever. Does many people, townsfolk, visit this church? I mean, it is pretty ornate, so she could learn something. Maybe.
Okay, Vic pulls
Can I just
together.
do an insight check on the woman?
You want to do an insight check on the woman?
Yeah, just for shits and giggles.
Go ahead.
We are so bad at
You are
this.
fairly sure that she's a hacker.
I'm fairly okay.
You feel an aura of pure evil coming from this woman.
Okay.
Okay, well, I actually now have to believe this shit.
I'm gonna change that a little bit because I don't want you torturing and capturing innocent civilians.
I think we should ransack this church.
So, Jackie believes that she was misled, that she's just bitter about her missing gold that she donated unwisely. And you think that the church might just be another front for the hags.
I mean, that's kind of what I felt, though, because it is a way to get gold. And a lot of it.
Okay.
So if I leave Lynn in there, we'll see who comes to get the gold.
The church is a front for the hags, but the deacon knows nothing.
No,
Yeah, seems kind of BS.
well,
The perfect operation.
Well, no, I know exactly that the deacon is sort of like, because I did such a strong insight check for him that he knows nothing.
yeah, he's fine. He's oblivious. But I mean, like, It doesn't matter if he doesn't know anything. That doesn't mean the church isn't suspect.
But he's the head of the church currently.
He could just be unaware.
Yes.
Vic pulls for Alicia aside and shows her the door.
Yeah. So let's go meet our new friend, I guess.
Okay, so we all exit the church and go to the forest entrance.
Where's that at?
9.
Oh, okay.
You get closer and closer. I start rubbing my hands together, thinking about my missing gold.
Seem a little bit better about that.
Do we notice Sync at all?
I mean, I impersonated a lord to save like 40 gold.
And then you lost it. Well, part of it.
Alright, we're at the forest entrance looking around. Oh, I can hear him rolling dice.
What? No.
You're not rolling dice?
No, I haven't moved.
Alright, we're at the forest entrance looking around.
Okay, so forest entrance is less guarded than the town entrance. Mostly like hunters and other the gatherers will go out into that area because it's very dense out in that direction. So you guys absolutely gave it no issue. You guys kind of eye your odd group as you walk by, but you are now in some very thick woods. And Sync, would you like them to notice you or no?
No.
Okay.
He's just gonna mess with us the entire freaking
He's looking
campaign.
to just bankrupt you guys. Make a stealth check, Chuck.
He's never gonna fail one of
That's
those.
high enough that that no one's passing perception's gonna spot. So you guys don't see Sync. You're kind of meandering around the exit to the forest.
I will hide.
Right, like just behind the tree.
Yeah, somewhere. I'll just like wander off a little bit into the trees and
Hide and wait, or
yeah, wait for Sync.
Do we see him like walk off?
yes.
You are excused.
You're not excused.
Vic looks at his wrist and realizes he doesn't have a watch.
You don't have a wrist sundial on.
This is strange. I thought for sure the goblin was going to meet us here.
What time of day is it?
I don't know what the light.
Oh, we were supposed to meet him at dawn. That's right.
Well, we kind of missed
Well,
that.
I mean, I guess
Whoops.
it hasn't been that long, but I mean, you already ran into Sync once, so clearly he knows where you guys are.
And he chose to not reveal himself.
Well, we don't.
Vic
Is there-
shrugs.
Is
It
there
must not have
another
been that
note somewhere?
important. Let's go, guys.
Is there another note or anything?
I don't know. Chuck, are you leaving another note, or would you like to reveal yourself, or would you like
Can I just like go behind Seth and tap him on the shoulder?
Sure.
Seth, he likes you.
Likes to steal my gold.
You got those fat pockets. Let's go.
I turn around surprised.
So at
Hello,
this
Sync.
point,
We meet again. So how can we help you?
Yes.
Okay. Y'all don't want to beat him up?
Monty comes running out of the trees.
So what are you doing? Are you attacking him, Monty?
I'll grapple him.
So go ahead and make both of you make an acrobatics check, I guess.
Oh.
So Sync's dodge rolls out of the way, kind of jumps up to a couple of little branches and is out of reach.
You filthy rat, where's my money?
Do I happen to know where they're holding my family?
So you know that they're holding them in the hag's lair. Don't know how to get to the hag's lair.
Oh, we don't know the whereabouts of it? Nobody?
All you know is.
Alright, guys, this is
Yaga's
what we've
a
gotta
hag
do.
and she has a pendant.
We've gotta go to the Saffron Oasis and hold her hostage.
Easy.
Let's go.
First things first. Sync. Give us our gold that you stole from us, or else we're not going to help you at all.
He doesn't have it, probably.
I mean, does he still have it, or did he give it to Gaia?
I gave it to Gaia.
You better come up with it then.
Oh! What
Better put
about
those
after?
pickpocket skills to use on somebody else.
Please don't.
Go steal from every NPC in town.
Okay, well, we are a group. Everyone has equal decision. So let's take a vote. Who demands that we get the gold first?
I.
Not I.
Luckily, you guys are an odd number today. Sam, do you
For
want
Alicia?
do you want that gold?
I think we could get it after.
That's what I'm thinking. I think we can get more after.
Alright, Danielle, deciding vote.
Yeah, after. I don't know why you thought it was
There's too many
me.
reasonable people in this group.
It's questionable whether or not I'm reasonable sometimes.
I would have let Chuck roll to steal more gold when he handed him the gold, though.
Alright,
Gold
Sync.
back. Where's my other 100 gold?
Here's the thing. We will help you, but we expect to be compensated. Do you understand?
I agree.
Alright, we've got confirmation from the thief. Let's go.
Alright, Sync.
How are we doing this?
How are we supposed to help you?
Whereabouts?
So, Sync shares the information with you guys. Lady Yaga
I thought it was Gaia.
Lady
Yaga.
Gaia and her
You're not the only one that's been messing up names tonight, don't worry.
hag name is Yaga.
Oh, is that why you've been saying
That's why
that?
I've been saying that. Her hag name is Yaga.
He has a reason.
Sync knows her as Yaga, but she goes by Lady Gaia.
Okay.
Okay.
That makes sense.
So he told us she's Yaga.
Yeah, Yaga is the leader of the paths. She's also the most powerful. She wears an amulet around her neck. That's the source of quite a few more powers. He says she goes to hide out at sometimes, and she also and you guys can also try to steal her amulet or something.
Sync, do you know where the hag hideout is?
I do not.
How do you give her the gold that you steal?
Sync typically leaves it in a drop box that has the sample. That's coming, and a guard comes and empties it. Whatever he steals.
Have I
Single
seen,
guard?
I'm sorry. What is that?
I'm sorry, have I seen Gaia from afar?
I don't think you have, no, because you were at the other tavern when she hasn't been inside.
Can I get a description of the amulet? And the chain and stuff like that? That's one.
Sure. So.
Like, is it on a gold string?
Hold on.
While he thinks about that, let me describe Lady Yaga to you. She's got black hair. Real cute.
So I'm gonna put this picture in Edaran General. That is what the amulet looks like, ripped directly from the internet. First picture I saw that I liked.
Oh,
That's her?
No, that's freaking.
What the heck is that, Jackie?
Yeah.
What?
It was, Jackie didn't post it. It was freaking.
Oh, that's...
That was when I was choking on my milk.
That's not nice, Danielle.
quick question.
Yes.
If I were to use Mage Hand, could it, with the force of power, like snap the chain?
They can lift a good amount of weight, right?
Let me check. It says 30 feet away,
So,
but nothing more than 10 pounds. Can't carry nothing more than 10 pounds.
assuming that it is a normal chain, it is. It seems thin enough from Vic's description that a chain can snap.
Okay.
First of all, we had to find her alone. Because she has a posse, doesn't she?
What's that?
Does she have guards around her?
She usually has 1 to 2 guards escorting her wherever she is.
The guard that picks up the lockbox, is he by himself?
From Snake's description, the couple of nights he's seen someone go to empty it, yes, just 1 guard.
Does he know who this guard's name is? And, like, could he point him out as to which guard of the
He
ones?
does not. It's been a couple of different guards.
Where does the guard go with the lockbox to sync now?
Usually directly to Lady Yaga's room.
And that is inside the Oasis?
Yes. Copy.
How heavily guarded is the Oasis?
So she has her 2 personal guards who are usually right outside of her room. And then there's usually 2 guards standing guard out front, and then 5 or 6 guards scattered around the inside. And then there's
How
the,
high?
normal staff as well.
How high is her room?
She lives in kind of a small, kind of like 4th story room.
Does she have a balcony?
She does.
Can we use rope to climb up to her balcony?
I can use spider walk on you.
On all of us?
Probably 1 person at a time.
She casts
Time.
up to 2 people at a time.
Time to consult the group. How are we going to get to Lady Yaga?
Probably sneakier is better.
Seduction.
Charm person.
Power word kill.
I'll use my minor illusion and get the townspeople to 50-50 decide which one is which.
For Alicia, how do you propose that we go about this?
Not quite sure.
Okay. I have 2 different ideas. One, we can wait for the guard. Wait, where's the Dropbox? Inside the Oasis?
It's outside, like out back. Kind of like a dark area.
In the woods? Hold on, I gotta...
It's like around in the back corner, like
Here or here?
it's more on that side, like in the back.
Are there any... Which side?
One eye thing.
I'm not seeing your pings.
I'm on the wrong way, I'm sorry. That one.
How many guards are around there?
There are 2 up front, and there's usually a couple of guards patrolling the town in general.
Is there any sort of blockages in this area?
There's a wall that runs along back, but nothing otherwise.
How high is the wall?
Maybe 6 feet.
So we can either scale the wall and wait for the guard and bum rush him, or we can try to sneak into her room and kidnap her or defeat her. What do you guys
We
think is
just
the
have to
best
make sure we
option?
get the amulet somehow.
Or we can try to just bum rush to the Oasis.
Let's just burn it down.
What do you think, Finn?
What are we doing? Burning something down? Are we burning the Saffron Oasis?
Yeah.
How much is
do it.
How much is a good bottle of wine?
A good bottle of wine?
Yeah,
Like how good?
something that would tempt Lady Gaia.
It would probably have to be the best.
It probably would have to be the best. There's a very fine drink store in town. They have a lot of older wines. They have wines that go up to 5 volts, but you can get a really nice one for like 80.
Okay.
I mean, the more expensive ones are more like, the shit you buy to have, not to actually drink, like the 600-year-old shit that'll like kill you if you drink it.
Because technically we could poison her if we really want to go about this.
Yeah.
How likely is she to accept a drink from people that she just tried to kick out?
Well,
She'll make sure to kick
She
out.
doesn't know
yeah, it
you.
was just you two, so.
She doesn't know me, but then again, I might have been seen throughout the town.
How likely is she to accept a drink from someone she doesn't know?
Unless you try.
Yeah, we'll have to see.
Could I like invisibility one of us and we can put some Naga venom in some of her food?
Naga venom would not be lethal to consume. It would probably make her sick for a few hours, but it's needs to go into the blood.
If she's a witch, couldn't she cure herself? Probably.
Depends on what spell she has, if she has it for the day. Lesser restoration might get it if it's considered poisoned. But if I have what's called prestidigitation, can make the taste of things whatever taste you want. So sorry.
It's okay.
What's it called? I'm hearing the double of my voice. And someone else on a different Discord just popped up with something. Anyway, I can disguise whatever poison we put in, whatever, but I have to be right there with whatever food.
Isn't she gonna detect magic?
Well, I'm technically very magical. Depends.
How do you plan on getting an audience with her?
Well, I was thinking possibly bringing the idea of Caliph. Tell her that I know that she's a powerful magical being, that I was interested, that my father is also very magical. Come in disguise. Say that I'm sort of scared being shown as a dragonborn. Whether that would work or not, I have no idea. But, to be honest, I don't think it would work that well. So, I think it's better if we were to... I'm getting too complicated. So,
Well,
I do like the poisoned idea, though. There's like the oil of Taggett that I'm looking at. It's like a contact poison that knocks them unconscious.
Is it possible for me to go rob some civilians while we're planning this out, or
go rob what?
some civilians while we're all planning this out?
Sure, roll a d10. So to roll a dice in this, you see the bar along the left with all the icons.
Yeah.
Okay, back.
There's a dice symbol near the bottom, and you can just mouse over where it says D10 and click that. And then it'll roll it back instead.
I do not see that.
So in the picture I just sent you, the second symbol from the bottom is the dice symbol. So you just mouse over that and it'll bring up like a little thing.
Oh. So just click D10.
Yep. You gain 50 gold from robbing randomly.
Free.
Well, I guess I'll give that back to Monty and Vic.
I'm sure they will be very happy.
Vic can't comment right now. He's recharging.
Sorry, I was. He's still 50 gold.
Yeah, he's still.
Nice. Okay, so here are our options so far. We can try to let Corlisi poison the witch and hope that the guards don't catch on to that. How fast acting is the poison?
Depending on what poison you guys try to use. Do any of you have poison?
Other than Nagavetum, no. Well, technically, my poison.
I mean, would the Naga venom work?
It's gonna make her sick. Are you gonna yank the chain off while she's throwing up?
Yeah.
Let me see. How often does she leave the areas so the regular civilian population can see her?
I'm sorry, what do you mean?
How often does
route?
she?
Oh,
Yeah.
how often does she go out with public?
Yes.
She'll usually make an appearance every few days.
And has she already made her appearance? I take it.
Yeah, you guys asked around. They saw Lady Yaga about yesterday.
Right.
So you want to try to have a showdown with her in the town square?
Well, Vic and I only have a day left, so we might see her or her guards. Or like to the end of the day that we're currently on, right?
She might just send her guards to get you out. She might not come herself.
Yeah.
While she can see through your illusions, her guards probably can't.
So far, I'm thinking the guard that gets the box doesn't know shit. So there's no use in trying to get information out of him. I'm leaning towards grab or like doing climbing rope up to a balcony and breaking in that way, and then taking it by force. But I'm open to other suggestions.
Well, the thing is, once we start, we're going to get two others on our trail, and then the whole guard is going to be on us.
So can we knock out the guards that are posted?
How many guards are surrounding the town?
It's not a huge place. It's about 30 guards or so.
Will she be able to alert the guards?
What's up?
Would she be able to alert the guards when we break in?
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm thinking she won't. They're not going to send a 911 text, so I'm thinking we break in her room at night.
What
Would Sid
happened?
be able to break into her room and take it off of her without her noticing?
These aren't questions I can answer.
There's
Let's
only
send-
one way to find out.
Send Finn, Fiestra, and Sync together to steal. Their combined efforts, I think, could.
Alrighty. Well, you guys can plan all you want for the next few days.
Dang
it
it.
is a good time to start.
I would agree.
I was ready to bust in there.
You guys will have to do the second half of this another day.
Should we do Friday?
Yeah, do you guys want to do like Friday night? Is that going around Friday night? Are you going camping or anything?
I might, but when isn't Clash Friday, Saturday,
I thought
Sunday?
Clash was Saturday.
Saturday, Sunday. It's not Friday.
Oh.
What is
Friday
Friday?
will probably work.
Friday's something, right? With Clash? Like you have to like ready.
It's the walk-in
up?
day. That's when you can prepare and do
They
stuff, I think.
They changed how it works. You walk in the day of now. Because Saturday
Oh, wow.
and Sunday are separate one-day tournaments.
Oh,
Instead
wow.
of having it be like a weekend tournament. I think they're gonna change it after this beta thing though.
How are we even doing Clash? I know it's giving me.
There should be 2 substitutes.
So
So,
glad.
You get,
Commander will play.
you get one substitute per day. About 7 people are interested.
So, wait. Can we put? Oh, we can only put one sub in, basically.
Wait, how, what is it called? How suspect is, Adam Orthos for being a hack?
That's a good question.
I don't know. You want to go back and inside check it?
I
Let's
really
do
don't
that
want
next
to,
time.
but
But that's a really good. That's a really good point. For being so sexist, suspecting all the women in the town.
Well,
Well, they are
I mean,
hags.
these are women, so.
I know. Why can't there be a